This is Brad Baloo from the Nextmen, and when I'm not eating a ham sandwich, I'm hanging out with the Sin crew, apart from Lucy, who's really annoying.
Hi, this is Fly Kai from Sin crew, about to interview Brad Baloo from the Nextmen at Shambalaa. Why are you called the Nextmen?
Why are we called the Nextmen? A difficult question, that. The name comes from a comic book written by a guy called John Byrne, and it was he was one of the artists that drew the original X-Men comics, and it's basically a comic book about superheroes that don't want their superpowers. Like, one of them's really strong, and he's really hacked off with the fact that he keeps breaking stuff because he's really strong, and it just felt like a good name. It also felt like the Nextmen, we were always going to be doing something new or something different from other people, so that's where we got the name. It kind of stuck.
What kind of music did you listen to in your childhood?
Lots, really. I was really lucky that my dad was a musician, is a musician, and I was always surrounded by him going to play gigs, and he had a piano in the house, and he had quite a large record collection, lots of music, so I was exposed to all sorts of different things. He also used to take me to lots of concerts when I was growing up. So he used to take me to London to see classical music at the Royal Festival Hall, and then he'd go and take me to see jazz musicians like Miles Davis and Ron Carter, people who he listened to when he was growing up. And then he'd also take me to see groups like the Rolling Stones, and also he took me to hip-hop concerts when I was 13 or 14. He took me down to London because I expressed an interest in hip-hop, and he took me to see concerts in the mid to late 80s where we must have stood out like a sore thumb at that point when I was just a little kid, but that's what I wanted to do, and he was very supportive of that. So yeah, just a big mixture of everything, really, nothing in particular, but lots of different music. And I think that's really helped me in my career, because I always had an active interest, but I was also shown a lot of music, and that really helped me in what I do for a job, basically.
Did this inspire you to be a DJ?
What, listening to all that music? Yeah, I mean, that's what it was. I mean, I suppose I got into hip-hop, and then I got into listening to lots of mixtapes and DJs on the radio playing, and then I decided that that's what I wanted to do. But I also played the drums and the piano, and I was always doing that as well, so I had a sort of equal interest in making music as well as DJing.
What do you prefer, festival audiences or club audiences?
Probably festival audiences. I think the festival audiences to me are a little bit more fun, and we like to sort of have fun when we're DJing. And also there's something about gathering a load of people in a field that makes them act a bit differently, and they can go a bit crazy, and so probably festival. Yeah, I think we're best. We play better when we're at festivals. We do better sets, I think.
What is your favourite place to perform?
Favourite place to perform? Another tricky one. Really hard. I think I've probably done a few gigs that I've loved. We played a few times at a festival called The Big Chill, and I always really enjoyed playing there. It's really hard. I've played in some really weird places, and all of them have been really great. Like, I played in Singapore on a fake of a man-made beach with loads of oil tankers going past in the background, and that was really weird. I played in Elizabeth Taylor's house in Cannes. She's a very famous British actress that's unfortunately died now. And she had a Japanese-styled mansion that was made out of marble, and it overlooked the bay at Cannes, and I did a party there, and that was pretty amazing. We played in the bottom of a swimming pool. All the water had been taken out, and they filled it with golden cushions, and we played in the jacuzzi bit of the swimming pool. That was pretty cool. I played all over the world in all sorts of different places, so there isn't really one favourite one, I don't suppose. There's lots. They're all good.
What are the future plans for the Nextmen?
Just carry on DJing, hopefully making another Nextmen album at some point. We're doing another album at the moment under a different name for another label in England, so we can't really talk about. And we're both doing lots of stuff separately, writing songs and producing different bands and different artists. So there's lots of things going on, basically. This is Brad Baloo from the Nextmen, and when I'm not eating a ham sandwich, I'm hanging out with the Sin crew, apart from Lucy, who's really annoying.